Saturn return. He experienced his in October 2013. Based upon what we've looked at in his chart and what he's capable of and realizing his potential, what is the potential of his chart? And what do you think happens at his Saturn return? We saw mental health was an issue and death was a strong issue for him as well. How does his maturation process change his capabilities? Harry has said for the first 28 years of his life, he never talked about his mother's death. And he's since become an advocate for mental health awareness. So that's the capability of his chart, realizing his potential, that all of his life experiences have shaped him to become an advocate for mental health awareness as a result of the experiences he had around his mother's death and how that was, handled and mishandled in his life. And I actually think that this is ultimately his purpose in this lifetime, that he has the platform and a deeply emotional shared experience with the death of his mother. He has such a strong capability around health matters with his sun in Virgo, and in particular mental health matters with his Mercury in Virgo. Do you think it's very appropriate for him with everything that he's been through that, I think his chart was sort of leading up to this being, his great purpose in life, being that mental health awareness advocate. Pluto square. So I've got Pluto over here squaring natal Pluto, and of course that hasn't happened yet. It occurs in April 2023. So based upon what we know about Harry and the path that he's on and how his capabilities manifesting, the realization of his potential, we want the positive manifestation. How do you think the Pluto square will manifest for him? What were you capable of after your Pluto square, for example? How does, how will his transformation process change his capabilities? I think there's probably a reminder of his mother's death with the Pluto square. And I'm actually wondering if there'll be another key death in his life that changes everything for him. Yeah, there we go. Possible death of a royal family member. And I think you'll probably see that in the next slide as well. And then on to this one, which is the progressed sun changing sign and aspecting another planet. So this is Harry's progressed sun will change sign into Scorpio and also conjunct Pluto in April 2022. So that's only next year. Again, this is future stuff. So, but that also, I think, supports the Pluto square. It's sort of around, kind of the same time that he'll have progressed sun on his Pluto at the same time as having his Pluto square. My suspicion is that the Queen will die then and his father will step into his role as king, and then of course his brother becomes second in line to the throne. But I think in regards to Harry's capabilities, he's capable of great resourcefulness at this time. He'll need to be, I think, when his progressed sun changes sign to be in Scorpio. He's capable of great depth and knowing a different level of power. I think he'll really understand the level of power that he has or is excluded from